Now, I may regret this, but Cryptic, you can use this one for the R team. Okay. It's a review of Treasure Island. I reread Treasure Island again, and anyone who knows me, knows me in real life, knows that I reread Treasure Island every so often. This is like the second or third time I've read it. Or listened to the audio recording if you want to get technical. This guy had such a soothing voice, it put me to sleep like, yeah. Beautiful, soothing voice, you know. Um, the other guy was more energetic, more upbeat, more. Uh, I don't know how to describe it, but I liked how the guy did the voices in the audio recording this time around because it was just awesome. I mean, I like Ben Gunn, but every time I read Treasure Island, I always think of the many versions of Treasure Island that I've seen. Muppets, um, Treasure Planet. Um, God, I love Treasure Planet. Treasure Planet's awesome. Put that in Kingdom Hearts. I would love to see that. When I get to Kingdom Hearts 3, it better have Treasure Planet. I if they didn't, that's a waste. I mean, yeah. That's the version of Ben Gunn I always picture. I picture the crazy robot voiced by, like, Martin Short. Yeah, I picture him. But, um, it had a few changes from, like, any of the other versions. This is another one that Long John Silver is public domain, but with a catch. Because there's been so many different versions. I'm not using them because there's been so many different versions that you don't want to run across. Oh, your your version did this, or yeah. Um, my favorite character is Captain Smollett. Anyway, yeah, it's played by Kermit in the Muppets. But Captain Smollett is awesome. He's a lady in Treasure Planet. I mean, they say in the thing, and you got to remember this was written in the 1800s. He had his wife is black. He is one of the more woke characters of all, like, 19th century fiction. Um, Robert Louis Stevenson lived quite a life too. I don't know if you know anything about that. I I I ran across a video that had to do with the biography channel hosted by Simon Whistler. I guess that's a shout out. I don't know. They don't watch my stuff, but um really good channel. It's quite informative. And Robert Louis Stevenson, he looked like 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 an old Confederate veteran or someone who lived life, and he like died, and he's like buried on some island somewhere, which I thought was fitting for the gentleman that wrote this book, because it's so action packed and filled with adventure that I don't know. The guy clearly lived on a different pace than everybody else. I mean, John Silver alone was, and it showed that the pirates were one of the first democracies. I don't know if you know that, but yeah, they were. And some of this was true, like to how the pirates talked and whatnot. They really talked like real, genuine, or like how I pictured a pirate talking, you know. Um, like, and I liked how, like I said, that I liked Ben Gunn because Ben Gunn goes crazy, and I didn't remember this in the last audio recording, but it did happen. It is in there, but he goes crazy and starts um wanting cheese, and they use cheese to bribe him out like a wild animal. And my picture of him is like this scuffy haired man that everybody left on the island. Anyway, I found that kind of funny that they bribed him with cheese. Um, it's a good book. Y'all should read it. I do books now for traditional media books for anyone who just stopped by the channel and isn't subscribed, but I made it into your feed. I do traditional media books now as well. Most times I do untraditional media, which is comic books. And although Marvel now is owned by Penguin Publishing, so I don't know what to do with that. Anyway, can't say enough about Treasure Island. I mean, there's a reason like 1,200 versions of it's been made, an anime. It's a shame it had no sequel. And also, the guy who wrote it, Robert Louis Stevenson, as well as being an adventurer, wrote Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And I just, well, I'm thinking about reading that for, or going over that for, one of the other books for this, playlist. What's your favorite version of Treasure Island? Let me know. Have you read it? And, uh, and I guess until next time, Bob out. I kind of think they read it though, Mom. I mean, There's been like 12 different versions. And at the end of Treasure Planet, the planet explodes. Spoilers, kids.